Panicked European countries are abandoning the EU's failed vaccine scheme amid warnings the continent is facing a third wave and longer. Leaders are jumping ship from the Brussels-led buying program and scrambling to carve out their own deals with drugs giants. In growing signs of chaos, France performed a screeching U-turn and greenlighted the AstraZeneca shot for over 65s, with Germany set to Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz led the breakaway, slamming the European Medicines Agency for being too slow to approve. He declared, "We should no longer be dependent only on the EU for the production of second-generation." 5 other countries, Denmark, Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic, have also unveiled plans to go it alone. But despite the mass exodus, a Commission spokesman insisted yesterday its vaccine strategy has not unraveled. Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen revealed she's bid for Israel's leftover doses to make up for shortfalls from the EU scheme. Hungarian leader Viktor Orban has even received the Chinese-made Sinopharm jab, which hasn't been approved by Euro. And in further signs of splits, Czech Prime Minister Andrej Babis yesterday held talks with Beijing's Xi Jinping over buying in its shot. So far the EU has only managed to administer 33.3 million doses to just 7.5% of its population. In contrast, Britain has rolled out more than 20 million shots to 1 in 3. Under growing pressure, Emmanuel Macron has been forced to eat his claims the Oz shot is quasi-ineffective for pensioners. France is facing a third wave but has only used 24% of its supplies of the vaccine after ministers spread disinformation about. But despite real-world data showing the shot is highly effective in over 80s, the country is still restricting its use to under 75. Mr. Macron has said that he would take it if offered. In Germany, where the jab is still restricted to under 65s, only 15% of stocks have been rolled out so far. Yet Angela Merkel is still under pressure to ease Germany's lockdown despite warnings the country is facing a third wave. 2 of the Chancellor's most senior ministers said she must ease restrictions soon or risk driving many businesses to the wall. Economy Minister Peter Altmaier, one of her closest confidants, warned the longer the lockdown lasts, the bigger the risk that Germany's economy will suffer long last. And Finance Minister Olaf Scholz said increased testing must have an impact on what is possible in terms of moves to. But Mrs Merkel is still set to extend the country's lockdown until at least March. Belgium, which until now has only let under 55s get the Oz jab, is also set to scrap limits on the shot as part of a move to reset its sled. The European Medicines Agency approved the vaccine for all age groups in late, but a number of national regulators across the continent defied that ruling and banned its use in the elderly, citing the top professor who led trials of the jab said it was disappointing EU countries hadn't taken a more science-based approach to approval. Andrew Pollard, who is director of the Oxford Vaccine Group, said he hopes more European states will now reverse their decision. He said, "Here in the UK the decision-making takes a lot more into account in terms of the biology and understanding of the science of that allows innovative approaches to immunization even when the data are rather more." It comes after the Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Jonathan Van Dam, also slapped down EU countries for failing to fully authorize the jab. He said it was not immunologically plausible to have concluded the vaccine would work for younger people, but not the